Merry Christmas, everybody. Greetings from Pennsylvania. I spent 6 weeks in South America, and we had a really successful trip in South America. I saw the class of 2020 complete its school year, and we also did a lot of meetings in churches and also on the radio to look for students for the 2021 school year. So I believe that in 2021 we're going to have a fresh start in South America. This year was challenging, to say the least, with COVID. But in spite of that, we had a successful year. The students really applied themselves. They pushed hard. They preached the gospel in the community. They took the classes. They prayed. I'm very happy for what's taking place in South America. I'm very happy for the staff. I'm very happy for the students. I'm very happy for what's going on. I believe we're going to have a lot of expansion and a lot of good things in 2021 in Paraguay at the Alma School. I was praying today about a message from the Lord that I could put in this video. The message I received was not a very positive message, or it doesn't sound very positive, but the word the Lord spoke to me was that everything that people trust in, the things that people trust in, are being removed one by one. And what does that mean? People trust in government. We are about to see a level of corruption and evil uncovered in our government like we've never seen before. I believe Donald Trump helped set things up for this exposing, and I believe in the coming year we're going to see a lot of things exposed. I believe that people trust in finances. They trust in the almighty dollar. And I believe that that trust is not put in a good place. I believe that our dollar can become as valuable as toilet paper almost overnight. I believe we've gone into such incredible levels of debt, and we've borrowed and borrowed as if there's no tomorrow, as if we can just waste trillions of dollars without having any ill effect. And I believe that our trust in the dollar, our trust in our economy is about to be shaken. In 2020, a lot of people became terrified because of COVID, and their basic confidence in life and their confidence to live their lives the way they want to live it was suddenly shaken. And I believe that's going to continue. I believe that even in the area of basic security, people trust that their lives are going to be secure. I believe that's going to be shaken. I believe it's a year where the things that people trust in are being removed. And I believe that tremendous insecurity will come to many and tremendous fear. And I believe the Lord allows it to happen. I believe that some people are holding on to the Lord with a faith that will not be shaken. When I read the Bible, we read a parable about a man who's growing old. His body is failing, and suddenly he's about to lose his job because of his own mismanagement. And the Lord tells this parable about this man who's old. He's about to lose his job. He's not done his job very well. He's kind of mismanaged certain things, and his boss is about to fire him. And he says, "What am I going to do? I don't want to be a beggar. My body's too old to do heavy physical work. I can't dig ditches. What am I supposed to do?" And so the man used the authority in his job. He said, "Let me use these few days I have left and let me bless some people." And he began to call people in and say, "Hey, you owe $1,000 to my master. Just change your bill. We're going to make that $500." And so he used the little bit of authority he had left to bless some people. It seems like it was done in a slightly corrupt way, to use the authority to bless people at his boss's expense. But Jesus praises this man in the parable, and he says this man's using wisdom. He's blessing people with the little bit he has left. He says, "Let me bless a few people that when I got nothing, at least they're going to help me." And so what's the message of the parable? The message of the parable, Jesus said, hey, the people in the world are more wise than a lot of believers. They understand these things. The one truth that is all through the New Testament is that money, gold, wealth is temporary. The Bible talks of true riches that moth and rust will not destroy, that is laid up in heaven. But it says, though, the wealth of this world, the money of this world, thieves break in and steal it, and moths eat it, and rust corrodes it. It's temporary. And it talks of the great fool who put his trust in his money and said, let me store up a bunch of money as a security. Let me store it up as a security, and then I can live my life in confidence and eat, drink, and be merry. And it calls that man a great fool. And those who put their trust in money are very, very foolish. And especially now, those who trust in the economic system and trust in money are very, very foolish. If you know that tomorrow your money might be worthless, what should you do? Well, according to the parable that Jesus told, the best thing you can do is, while it still has some value, bless somebody, give it. Invest in the kingdom that cannot be shaken. Invest in the things that are eternal. And this includes your money, this includes your time, this includes your life. Invest it in those things which are eternal. Invest it in the kingdom of heaven. If you got money, find somebody to bless with that money. Give it away. And as you do so, store up treasure in heaven. If you've got time, use it for the Lord. If you got a business, use it for the Lord. Whatever you have, invest in that which is eternal. There is a kingdom that cannot be shaken, and that kingdom is coming, and it is coming to the earth. But as it comes, everything that can be shaken will be shaken. In 2021, that shaking is going to intensify. You're going to look back on 2020, and you're not going to say that was a terrible, terrible, terrible year. How did we get through it? You're going to look back on 2020, and you're going to say, that was such an easy year compared to what's come upon us. And so in this test, there's only one place of security. There's only one place of safety. To know your God, to hear his voice, to do his will, to walk closely with him, to hear his voice daily, to invest your money as he leads you to invest it, to give your money where he leads you to give it, because he's building a kingdom that will not be shaken, and his kingdom will fill the earth. We pray every day, Lord, may your kingdom come. May your will be done on the earth as it is in heaven. Every day we pray, Lord, let the kingdom of heaven come to earth. Let heaven come to earth and fill this earth. And it's coming. But as it comes, the kingdoms of men are shaking and they're coming to an end. That's what Daniel prophesied many years ago. He saw a statue representing kingdoms of men, and he saw that statue destroyed into dust and blown away by the wind. And he saw the rock that represents the kingdom of heaven filling the whole earth. And I really believe we're there. I really believe that it's going to be a wonderful time for those who are entering the kingdom. And I believe it's going to be an extremely fearful time for those who are trying to hold on to those things that the Lord is removing. God bless you. I pray that you would find the one who can give you security and hope and joy in these times. I pray that you would listen to his voice and that you would do his will. I'm thankful for all the doors that are opening. I'm thankful for all the things that are happening around the world. I really think in our schools we're seeing the sons of the kingdom, those who hear his voice and do his will. We're seeing them raised up. If you'd like to invest a little bit in the ministry, we'd be very grateful. If you'd like to give a gift at the end of this year into our ministry, we'd be very grateful. Of course, be free, give wherever the Lord leads you to give it. It's time to hear and obey the voice of the Lord wherever he tells you to give it, wherever he tells you to invest. But I do believe that he's doing some special things in our schools, in our missionaries, and in one sense, I believe it's going to be a great year, and I'm looking forward to it. May God bless you.